You know what I see in this picture? I see two beautiful people with a beautiful family. And you know what? I would not be surprised
It's
if
not
Jesus
natural,
showed
Rebecca.
up.
Oh my!
Please let her finish before you come in with bigotry. Let her finish.
Oh, here we go with the bigotry. Dude, you're a bigot, man. Stop that.
Just let her finish, Beckel. God damn it. Your mic is louder than mine.
Guys, I am not saying that living a homosexual lifestyle is okay. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is if Jesus showed up today and like I can imagine Jesus approving of these guys more than approving of what you guys are doing to them right now.
No way.
Which is mocking
not
their
true.
family. What did Jesus do, guys, when he told the parable of the Good Samaritan? He chose the person that would have been religiously and morally
Rebecca,
like I said before, I'm serious about this mocking thing. Like, I'm not saying you guys aren't Christians, but I'm saying you're pointing the finger at other people. You're pointing the finger at people who are living as gay Christians, and you're saying they cannot be Christians. So are you ready to have the same finger pointed back at you? I know probably now you guys are going to be like, you're not really a Christian. So, if I was talking about, when you're saying that the Holy Spirit changes people, I believe that. And I believe there is fruit of the Spirit in the life of somebody who's been touched by Jesus Christ. But it's not up to me to determine how that is going to look in each individual's life. And I would say that if we're looking for people in the church, anywhere, any Christians, and if any of us were put under inspection, okay, if your life was inspected for ongoing continuous sin, then you would be found guilty. You would be found guilty. And you may not be aware of that sin, but there's probably a lot of things that Jesus could challenge you on right now and say, you are living in ongoing sin. And, God doesn't mercifully, he actually does allow us to change slowly and to come to understand who he is and what he wants in a progressive way. So thankfully, none of us are under that inspection. None of us are under that inspection. And so I'm not about to look at somebody else's life and say, what I see in your life tells me that you are not a Christian. Are you ready to have the same finger pointed back at you? To me, it felt very gross. And I mean, the Holy Spirit in me is saying what you guys were doing, looking at that picture and mocking Pete Buttigieg, is an abomination in the eyes of God. An abomination in the eyes of God. I'm not saying Pete Buttigieg's relationship is right in the eyes of God. I'm just saying that taking someone who is made in the image of God and tearing apart their life and laughing at them is an abomination to God. That is probably an ongoing sin that the Lord is not happy with. That is probably an ongoing sin that the Lord is not happy with. It's possible that we're making a huge deal about something that God is willing to overlook. Maybe God, it wasn't God's ideal for two men to be married, but maybe God is, willing to overlook the aspect of it being two men. And maybe God is willing to say, you know what? These are two people who are in a loving commitment to each other for life. And they're doing good things like raising children and, serving people.